So let me ask, when you're sketching and you, I notice you go through and then you kind of erase and you go over and you erase. Is that part of your process, or is that when it's going in a direction that you're not happy with?
Well, a lot of times, I mean, I'll just draw. I like a soft lead. I like a soft lead on a toothy paper because I just like to feel like I'm just zipping around the page like buttered lightning, and I really don't want to feel like I'm fighting the paper with a hard lead. So a lot of times I'll just basically sketch to my heart's desire, and then I'll lightly erase with a kneaded eraser, and that way I can basically see my construction lines, and then I can just go in and
like a prelim almost.
It's like almost, exactly. Some guys do it with a blue pencil. You know, a lot of animators will do it with a blue pencil, and some people like that because you can see the construction lines underneath the drawing. On my covers, I do this, but I do it in my sketchbook, and then I transfer it to the like the Virgin artboard with like an artograph or a light box, so that like, you know, I can keep everything that I drew, but I don't ruin the paper with like my process of 1,000 lines and 1,000 erasures. Then a lot of times I erase just because I don't like what I'm doing.
I was admiring your fan.
Thank you. Do you know what's funny is that
I noticed some of the con sketches you do, some are in pencil, some are in ink. Do you decide beforehand kind of how you're going to finish a piece, or?
Well, it all started, I don't like the ink sketches, but when somebody asks for like somebody from the Batman family, you know, they look best when they're mostly black. You know, that's how we got the blue Batman, was because people got tired of inking all that black in. I think a Batman sketch should be mostly black, and it's a pain in the ass to do it with pencil.
Perfect timing for it.
So I'd get out one of these markers, one of the big Sharpies, you know, one of the good kind, one of the good kind. Although if you really want to like just, you know, turn your hair orange and suck the paint off your house, get one of the big Magnum 44 markers. Man, that's like a trip to the dentist in the 19th century. It's like you get so high off of those markers. You know, when I was 9, my mom made me a Spider-Man costume, and she didn't know how to sew, so basically she just kind of sewed the costume together, and she drew all the lines on the black lines on the red parts of Spider-Man's costume with a big 44 Magnum marker, and I was the most stoned kid. The Halloween of 1978, I think it was, you know, or 1976 rather. I was just like completely spaced out, you know, so you got to watch it with the big markers. But yeah, I started filling in blacks with the markers, and I realized that I get the sketches done sometimes a little faster when it's with a marker, and people feel like they're getting more for their money's worth because it's inked.
I'll process stuff, and if it requires attention, I'll make sure, hey, Greg, I'm actually cheating. It's funny. Somebody was laughing the other day because our desks, our next to each other, I will work to make it strong. And you know, I'll copy stuff.
We're not networked.
I mean,
years ago,
so that's
was like in the
yeah.
I talked to his brother, who got him up and I had a question. Just called him up and
This is the thermonuclear eraser. It takes care of everything.